Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your old buddy George Jones down here at Knob Creek. We're on the Jungle Walk course, adjacent to the lower range. For our next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy, the French Ordnance revolver in 8mm Lebel. Now these guns were made from about 1896 to 1924, 25 along in there. It's a pretty interesting gun, just to tell you the truth. The amazing thing about it is that they survive today. I mean, the amazing thing is they made enough of these guns and they were well made enough that they still survive today in shootable condition. The frame is very interesting in the way it's made. It's actually a two-piece frame. You know, it kind of bolts together there somehow or another. The grips are offset. The panels are offset. They're not the same. It's left only, right only, but it's I'm not sure what their thinking there was, just to tell you the truth. Lanyard ring, very nicely made, nicely scalloped. It's a really well-made gun, and there's a lot of machining went into making this gun. And this one is a swing-out version. A lot of them over the years that they manufactured, various ordnance revolvers, you just had this loading gate back here. But this loading gate is incorporated into a swing-out cylinder design on this one. It's a 6-shot, 8mm Lebel rimmed. It's a pretty interesting gun overall. It has a lot of metal removed from it that they, probably didn't have to remove in order to get it to work right, but they lightened it up a little bit by removing a lot of metal. Pretty interesting gun. I'm going to shoot it right here and see how it shoots. Hole 6. I can back up here where I can keep the gun on camera while I'm shooting if I can get some footing going. It's manual. When you bring the cylinder back shut, you have to manually lock the cylinder back in place. This gun is double action only. So we're going to see how it works. I'm going to shoot at, I don't know if you can see it down there or not, but there's a steel cylinder sticking up down there. Let's see if I can hit it. Yeah. Yeah. No. It's a fairly pleasurable gun to shoot. See if I can get them rounds out there to save them. I'm going to try and reload those. It's not too bad. It seems to have some power, and it was putting a dent in that cylinder over there. I mean, load up 6 more here. Maybe I'll see a squirrel. Truth is, I've never fired one of these before. One of my buddies, Rudy, down in Pulaski County, took this gun out of his collection and lent it for our use. And we really appreciate it. Let's try about 6 more rounds out of there and we'll see where we go from there. Chunker back there, and it's a little awkward for me, used to a Smith & Wesson revolver, but works. So the old 8mm Lebel ordnance revolver, this one is a good example. I've seen these guns at shows and stores and places that were in horrible condition, and I probably wouldn't shoot them. The value of this gun is somewhere around, oh, I don't know, between $150 and $300, depending on its condition. This gun is in pretty good condition. It's never been refinished. It has some original patina on it. I'm not real sure what the age of this gun is, but it works. It works pretty good. The guns are a little bit easier to find than the ammunition, just to tell you the truth. Biocchi loads the ammunition in 120 grain full metal jacket configuration. The ammunition for this gun is about $25 for a box of 50. Like I said, this gun's probably worth somewhere between $150 and $300, you know, and that's about all I can say about it in the time frame that I have. If you see one of these little LaBelle ordnance revolvers and it seems to lock up good and it looks good, yeah, buy it, put it in your collection. You can actually get some ammo for it. Well, that's about the size of it. If you enjoy my content and would like to support my content and my channel, Patreon link in the description below, like that. So, and otherwise, like-a-tate, share-a-fi, commentate, and subscribe. We're getting pretty close to the old 1,000 subscriber gun giveaway, so be thinking about that. Tell your buddies, somebody's going to win that gun. So get people signed up, and you know, if you're a subscriber, you're in the running. All right then, see y'all. Appreciate you stopping by.